It's time for Movies Preview at 5 Star, a resume of the upcoming 3 movies to be shown here at the 5 Star Cinema on the premises of the 5 Star Premier Residences of Dallas, Texas. I'm Dr. Mel Ginsberg, spokesperson for the movie committee at 5 Star, and today I'll be looking at the resumes for the movies to be shown on Saturday, September 2nd, Sunday, September 3rd, and Wednesday, September 6th. And now to the resumes. Now for the month of August and the month of September, on Saturdays we will not necessarily be showing the newest movie we possibly can, but Saturdays will be more like a Sunday, with movies to be shown that are either old, new, or whatever. And our movie for this coming Saturday, September the 2nd, is Air Force One. It came out in 1997. It lasts 1 hour and 58 minutes. It's directed by Wolfgang Petersen, and it's described as thrilling, exciting, and suspenseful. The movie stars Harrison Ford, Gary Oldman, Glenn Close, Wendy Crewson, William H. Macy, Jürgen Prochnow, and Liesl Matthews. And now, the resume for Air Force One. After making a speech in Moscow, vowing never to negotiate with terrorists, President James Marshall, Harrison Ford, boards Air Force One with his wife, daughter, and advisors. When a group of terrorists led by Ivan Korshnow, Gary Oldman, hijacks the flight, the president's principles are put to the test. Feigning escape, ex-soldier Marshall stows away in the aircraft and must race against time to rescue his family and everyone else on board. As the terrorists plan to execute one hostage every half hour until their demands are met. Now, can the president win re-election from the cargo hold of an airplane? We'll find out on Saturday, September the 2nd, with a matinee performance at 2 o'clock and an evening performance at 7:15. And now we go to our Sunday movie. Sunday, just like always, the movie can be old, new, or whatever. And this coming Sunday, September the 3rd, the movie is Grumpy Old Men. It came out in 1993. It lasts 1 hour and 44 minutes. It's directed by Donald Petrie. And it stars Walter Matthau, Jack Lemmon, Burgess Meredith, Anne Margaret, Daryl Hannah, Kevin Pollak, Ossie Davis, and Buck Henry. And now the resume for Grumpy Old Men. John, Jack Lemmon, and Max, Walter Matthau, are elderly men living next door to each other. They're continuously arguing and insulting each other. One day, Ariel, Anne Margaret, moves onto the street, and both men are attracted to her, and thus their rivalry steps up a notch. We'll find out just what a notch means on Sunday, September the 3rd, with a matinee performance at 2 o'clock and an evening performance at 7:15. And now we come to our Wednesday movie. Our Wednesday movies are always the classic. And for the month of September, our theme for our classic movies is directed by Steven Spielberg. And on Wednesday, September 6th, we have one of the earliest movies that Spielberg directed. It's the movie that made him a name for himself and was a portent of the future of what a great director he was to become. The movie is called Duel. It came out in 1971. It lasts 1 hour and 35 minutes. It's described as nail-biting, intense, and malicious. A quote says, "It's like a silent movie." Now, this is not a silent movie, but the quote says, "It's like a silent movie on steroids, with Hitchcockian levels of suspense and plenty of psychological horror on display." And the movie stars Dennis Weaver, Carrie Lofton as the truck driver, Jacqueline Scott, Eddie Firestone, and Dale Van Sickle, who drives the car as a stuntman. Dale Van Sickle is a veteran stuntman who got his start in the serials of the 1930s and 1940s. And now the resume for Duel. David Mann, Dennis Weaver, a mild-mannered electronics salesman, is driving cross-country on a two-lane highway when he encounters an old oil tanker driven by an unseen driver, Lofton, who seems to enjoy annoying David with dangerous antics on the road. Unable to escape the demonic big rig, David finds himself in a dangerous game of cat and mouse with the monstrous truck. When the pursuit escalates to deadly levels, David must summon his inner warrior and turn the tables on his tormentor. Will David win out, or will he be forced to call AAA for assistance? Well, you can find out on Wednesday, September 6th, with a single performance, the program starting at 7:15. And now let's recap. On Saturday, September 2nd, the movie is Air Force One, with Harrison Ford as the President of the United States. On Sunday, September the 3rd, the movie is Grumpy Old Men with Walter Matthau and Jack Lemmon. And on Wednesday, September 6th, it's our classic movie with the theme directed by Steven Spielberg, and it's one of his earliest, Duel, which came out in 1971. And for the past several minutes, you have been watching Movies Preview at 5 Star. While Channel 80 is dark, Movies Preview at 5 Star can be accessed on YouTube. When searching on YouTube, type in Premier Residences of Dallas. Again, that's Premier Residences of Dallas. And one more time, Premier Residences of Dallas. A new show is posted every Tuesday on YouTube. And information for a movie playing on a particular day will be on the daily schedule by the Elevators. And you can consult our new monthly schedule, which features thumbnail synopses of each movie. Movie Preview at 5 Star is recorded live at the 5 Star Cinema and is co-produced by Ebony Gonzalez and Arnie Renteria. Our normal director is Peter Zelensky. For the movie committee at 5 Star Premier Residences of Dallas, this is Mel Ginsberg. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you at the movies.